about the lighting. I'm trying to find, like, I need to fold this big pile of washing that's literally here, but I also need to start a vlog. And I apologise for my voice. I'm sick again. I've got another cold, so that's fun. And we are on, so bathroom renovation time. We are on day 2 now, officially, of work starting, but we have had the bathroom out of action basically since Saturday, when the tiles started being ripped off the walls. So we've had to shower at everyone else's houses since Saturday, and we're Tuesday now, which has been okay, but I'm now on my period, so that's fun. Yesterday the rest of the tiles came off the wall, and my father-in-law ripped out the sink and has taken, like, the back of the toilet off, the cistern bit, and so we've still got the toilet on the wall, but the back bit's been taken off, and there's still we're having to flush it by putting a bucket down there so we can still actually use the toilet, because obviously we've got 1 bathroom, 1 toilet, and 5 of us. My lovely neighbour has, you know, during the day, if we can't use the loo, because my father-in-law's working there, we can go and use their toilet. But yeah, it's challenging, and it's only going to get more challenging. So I'm quite grateful that I'm working, to be honest, because I'm out of the house and I'm in other people's houses who have functioning bathrooms. And then what I'm having to do is, today's going to be tricky because I work longer, but I'm having to come home, do my workout right away so I can get all hot and sweaty, and then we'll go off and shower at my mother-in-law's house, or I was going to go to my mum's house, but her and my stepdad have now got COVID, because they came back from Italy last weekend, and then they got poorly, and turns out they've got COVID. Actually, I need to ring my mum because I haven't rung her. Or I need to message her and check she's okay, because she was feeling quite poorly. So yeah, I'll show you the bathroom, the progress in a minute. Our dining room table is, like, filled with all the stuff, so we haven't got a dining room table currently, so the kids are just sat on the floor eating their dinner, because they're not allowed to eat on the couch because they make too much mess. And yeah, it's a little bit carnage, if I'm honest, in our house at the moment. So yeah, I had a bit of a meltdown on Sunday, just because everything was just so chaotic, and I don't do brilliantly with lots of upheaval, like, in the house. I find it really difficult to deal with. I had a bit of a meltdown on Sunday, and if you ask my husband, a bit of a meltdown would be an understatement. It was just awful. The state of the house was just terrible. I feel like I'm managing to keep a lid on it at the moment, but it's just like, you know, we've got two clothes horses in here. All the bathroom stuff is in the living room, kitchen, and our bedroom, and it's just chaotic. And I knew it was going to be chaotic, but until you're actually in it, you don't realise how chaotic it's going to be. I have the day off tomorrow because I've got a 3-hour or up to 3-hour Zoom meeting for my son's autism assessment, and it's going to be the day where the toilet is out of commission completely, so I don't really know what I'm going to do then either. We have got a pub literally around the corner from us, so I can always pop there if I need to go to the toilet, but I don't really want to have to do that. But you know, I can go and use my neighbour's loo or something. It'll be okay, I'm sure. Worst comes to worst, I might go and camp out at my mother-in-law's for the day. But everything just feels really dirty, obviously, because there's dust and stuff. Oh, we've got the plasterer coming on Thursday, so if I think it feels dirty now, I'll wait till Thursday. So yeah, but I will show you the bathroom. I'm going to finish folding this washing. Just thought I'll do a little update each day of you know, bathroom renos, or do a couple of vlogs, and just bring you along for my day. So I've got a long day at work today, and then Lily has swimming later, and so I don't get back until 6, and then we've all still got to go and shower. The kids are just having pizza for dinner tonight, and I think my husband wants pizza. I'm on a diet, so I don't know if I'm going to join in with the pizza or just have salad. I haven't had pizza in ages and I really want one, but I don't want to feel bad about myself, so I don't know whether to just sit that one out. Yeah, but it's just, I just feel like I'm in survival mode at the moment because I can't enjoy anything or do anything properly because just the house is just complete chaos. The only room that feels like tidy and clean is the kitchen, but the floor just feels like there's a fine layer of dust on it, even though I cleaned it yesterday. But that is going to get worse before it gets better. And I think I'm just going to have to take a whole day off work after it's all done, just so I can completely top to bottom clean everything, because the whole house is just going to be annihilated, isn't it, really? So yeah, but I'm just not even trying to worry. I don't know whether it's worth me trying to keep a bit on top of the dusting while this is going on, so that at the end of it all it's not horrendous, or if I just completely surrender to the madness of it all and just let dust accumulate. But I don't really want to have a huge mammoth task at the end of it, so I might try and stay on top of it as I'm going along, or I might try and do that and then find it's completely futile, but we'll see. I'll show you now the progress in the bathroom. Okay, so here's the progress of the bathroom so far. So the radiator has been taken off the wall and the rest of the tiles have come off. Back of the toilet and the sink are gone. So we can still use the toilet and we have to flush it with a bucket. So for now, that is our system. And then wash our hands in the kitchen. Then the rest of the tiles and all the shower bits have been taken off here. The bath is going to have to come out because my father-in-law needs to do a few things underneath there, but hopefully the bath will be okay to be put back in. Otherwise, that'll be an expense we weren't expecting. My mirror that was here, the back of it was a little bit mouldy, so we're buying a new mirror. So yeah, so that is the progress at the moment. It's just, yeah, it's just carnage. I'm at work, and you can tell by the state of me that I've given up today. It's only 10 o'clock, I've already given up. Oh, hang on, I've got a phone call coming through. I've just done my half an hour workout, well, on my stepper, half an hour on my stepper. We're about to go to my mother-in-law's to have showers, kids getting all their bits together. I'll show you the progress in the bathroom when we get back, because currently Gareth sat on the toilet, so you don't want to see that. Something horrible happened to me today. I had to drive a manual car. And I haven't driven a manual since 2017. And the really horrible part is I think my car's going to cost me £800. Because there's been a problem with it, an ongoing problem with it for a while, and the garage have been trying to figure it out. And the owner of the garage today has looked at my car. They're a Mercedes specialist, and they think it's my tracking and my tyres, not anything to do with my brakes, or anything to do with my brake calipers, pads, discs, or anything like that. So we're changing the tyres and we're getting the tracking done, and hopefully that will sort the problem out, because what's happening is when you're braking, there's a wobble when you're braking. So we've had it back in several times to get the discs and stuff done, but they cannot see anything wrong with the braking system at all. So they think that that's what the problem is. As if they can't figure out what it is, then I don't think anybody can. So yeah, I don't know, I really hope that the problem's fixed. But anyway, they didn't have an automatic car for me, so Gareth called me and said, I'm really sorry, but they've given you a manual Peugeot to drive. And I was like, oh my god, how am I gonna drive that? I've not driven a manual for years, literally years. I mean, I've managed it. I had to go on the motorway and then had to go to somewhere else to clean that I've never been today. So that was interesting, because there was nowhere to hold my phone. I didn't know where I was going. I was just like, yeah, it was just interesting. It was just one of those days where you're like, I just want to make it home. I just want to make it home at the end of the day. And it wasn't big enough for my stuff to go in, like my Hoover and whatnot. Couldn't get it in the boot, so I had to fold the back seats down. And the laughable thing is, someone's actually suggested previously, someone said to us, why don't you just get Claire like a little Peugeot to run around in if all she's doing is cleaning? And I said to him, don't you dare buy me a little car. And after today, I've said to him, I do not want another manual car, and don't buy me a Peugeot. I don't like the way it drives. I just don't like it. I just like my car. Yeah, there's no way I could have a little car, not with 3 children and all my cleaning stuff. It just would not work. Okay, it is Wednesday evening. I am full of cold. I am over it. I'm so over everything. I'm so tired. It is exhausting having work done in your house and going and showering somewhere else every day. I've given the kids McDonald's for dinner tonight because I just can't. Look at how shit I look. I had a 3-hour ASD assessment this morning for Zach, so I was on the phone for them for literally 3 hours on the dot. I need to put my serum and stuff on. I need to have some water. I need to moisturise. I've left my bra at my mother-in-law's. She texted me when I got home. She's like, have you forgotten something? I was like, oh, my bra. I am wearing a bra. I've made a cake today. I've eaten said cake. I'm tired. My eyes are itchy. My neighbour let me use her toilet today because we had no toilet today and I was at home the whole day, so that was really kind of her. But I'll flip you around and show you what the bathroom looks like now. Okay, so we've still got this rather primitive situation, but at least we have a toilet and we have a means of flushing it. The floor's been ripped up today. My father-in-law has hammered it all down, ready for it to be laid. We've got new bath taps, so we've got the same bath, but we've got new taps, which are shiny and nice and lovely. So this is on here to protect it, because the plaster is coming in tomorrow. So all of this has been chased in and whatever, ready to be plastered over. This will have the shower on it, I guess. Yeah, so everything's being plastered tomorrow. I've got this all being plastered. And we've got a new mirror to go here, a nice electric one that demists or something. So yeah, this will be plastered. And then tomorrow, this bit's being plastered here, this and there. I feel like process with the house in terms of, oh God, I've just remembered I've got to put sheets on my bed. Oh shit, I'm so tired. It's 1 step forward, 2 steps back in terms of the house. I can't keep on top of it. I've got to do washing as well, and I've got another week of this. I think just over another week of this. I'm so tired.